0. 1. Let's roll it, crew.
So for the fourth and last match of our second round of playoffs, over on the Red Alliance, we're gonna have Team Bolivia, Team Kazakhstan, and Team Montenegro sitting Thailand out for this Alliance's match. Over on the Blue Alliance, we're gonna be playing with Team Jordan, Team India, Team Poland, and sitting Ukraine out for the match.
So this is the second time that Ukraine has been seeded. We will for sure see them in this final round of action with that Blue Regional Alliance. But we'll see what happens over the next 2 minutes here in this particular match. Right now it looks like that electrolyzer for the Blue Alliance is getting almost filled, but some of those oxygen particles came out early, I believe, Marlene.
You know, there's so many moving elements just through the field. As we're seeing now, we're moving the hydrogen tank, we're moving the balls inside the tank, we're also moving just our human players all around. Everything is happening at the same time. It's hard to keep things in place.
I was going to say right now, all of those oxygen particles in the blue electrolyzer, so they're really relying on the human power to try to get those projectiles into that oxygen accumulator. Highly efficient right now, as is the deposit of those hydrogen particles in the red hydrogen tank. So things happening for both of these squads.
Yes, Team Bolivia was doing great. And I mean, they're partnered with the #1 ranked team, not only this year, but last year as well, Team Kazakhstan. They've already have 55 points, and we still have a minute to go.
You're also hearing the whistles and cheers from the crowds. All of these teams have worked really hard in the past couple of days of competition, but really it all comes down to this now. Again, the matches are only 2.5 minutes, but we don't have too many matches left, folks. So again, the energy and noise are starting to work their way up. You're seeing something, Marlene. What's going on?
Team India working super hard. They were pushing that hydrogen tank all the way through the oxygen accumulator, while at the same time depositing hydrogen into the tank.
Now, India was just trying to push that hydrogen tank into that corner. I saw one little hydrogen particle potentially blocking it. So, Marlene, you've made this point a few times.
Yep.
We'll see if they can get full or partial alignment here.
And here we go again. Team Kazakhstan going inside that area, picking up those remainder oxygen atoms that are going to be blocking the way. And now they're going to push that hydrogen tank to get full alignment and 1.3 conversion multiplier.
And then to hopefully get those proficiency points, they got to make their way all the way around to that left side. And they get inside. Great job.
I believe we have 4 teams that are completely held up by the hydrogen hub structure. Only 5 more seconds. Let's see if we can get a 15 to get our first competition bonus point on the field. Do we have it?
We are going to find out in a few minutes, folks. Again, I got notified earlier on today that we've only seen 1 co-opetition bonus on all of these 5 fields of play. So, Spencer, thank you for that insight. Hopefully, we start seeing co-opetition bonuses come into effect in these playoff rounds. Because, again, both of those alliances will benefit.
Yes, you know, because those points, they would actually receive, if it was 5 or 6 robots, the 10 points from that expert proficiency, but also an extra 15 from the competition bonus. It was 5 robots and 30 points of extra competition bonus points if all 6 robots were to demonstrate expert proficiency. And right now, the alliances and teams have to concentrate on not working against the alliance that they're playing in this match, but just working for more and more points.
We're also trying to work for more and more change and solutions towards the climate crisis. Again, that's a point of emphasis behind this competition, at least for this very year. But every single year we focused on the power of STEM and the power of the humans behind them that allow us to go to work as a human race.
I'm sorry, Tim, I'm just very excited to wait for the scores. I really can't wait to see if we're gonna get that competition bonus. I just want to turn around and see if the robots are all being hung up. But you know, we still have, what is it, another round of matches to go? 4 rounds, yes, of our round of our playoff matches before we go to the finals.
And a couple of those robots, again, were kind of vacant and sitting on the bench for those first couple of rounds. So we're going to start seeing these playoffs shake themselves up a little bit as we introduce more of these teams into the fray. Again, we have some of the top contenders from the past couple of days of competition, but then we also have wild card teams that are thrown into the equation. Again, we're trying to keep things interesting all the way down to the wire here in Singapore Expo.
For example, okay, we have our scores, 189 points on the Red Alliance. We have those 15 points of the competition bonus. 1.3 multiplier, 1.2 for the Blue Alliance, 50 points proficiency. This is insane. I don't even know what to tell you guys.
Well, I was going to say 189. I have not kept tabs on the hundreds of matches that we've now called, but I suspect that might be one of the highest scores, if not the highest score thus far we've seen in competition. We'll cross-check it later on, though.
It really could be. And the 126 for the Blue Alliance, it's actually a very good score. It could also propel them up